My name is Rutendo Chigora. I'm from the capital city of Zimbabwe. It's a city called Harare. One of the things that's a core part of my culture is this idea of, kind of taking along as many people with you as you can as you go along. My dad is probably one of my biggest influences because he's the sole breadwinner of a very large extended family, and that's how the families work in Zimbabwe. And so in a lot of ways he was everything to everyone, and he instilled in us this idea that there's absolutely no point in him having been the first one to go to college in his family if it didn't mean that everybody else in his family would benefit from it. But for me, I think it goes beyond the family. And so what I'm really passionate about is about development. That's why the field of international development is really important to me, because I do think that I have to make this useful. I have to make this education, and I have to make whatever gifts I have useful for someone other than myself. With Penn, I think it was I would say two things primarily. The first was this idea of interdisciplinary study, having the opportunity to explore so many different things at the same time. That for me was what stood out about Penn. The second thing was the Penn World Scholarship, which was really a really generous award, but beyond that, I think it was very strongly communicated to me that it was more than just getting money to go to school. It was a community of these scholars that are interested in public service, interested in kind of, learning about things globally, and you were going to have this community when you got to Penn. So the moment that I had an idea that I would be getting the scholarship, which was a huge part of it, but also be getting a community of scholars that were coming here, most of them for the first time ever in their lives, and would be in the same boat as me, that was comforting. Being able to walk into the college office and talk to my advisor, Molly McGlone, who I told, and I said, I think I want to go to Oxford. And I think I want to do that on a Rhodes. And I think she was the one person who's just said, okay, if you want to do it, do it.
International undergraduate financial aid is truly integral to Penn's core priorities of access and inclusion. The existence of financial aid for international students is crucial to enable us to create a global community on campus in every sense of the word, one that reflects a diversity of thought, of background, and of experience. We're so proud to boast the largest international student community in the Ivy League. We have more than 1,000 international undergraduates on campus at the same time. They're representing more than 100 different nations. And being able to attract some of the globe's most talented young minds and bring them here to Penn shapes our standing as one of the premier educational institutions in the world. Having the resources in place to attract outstanding students like Rutendo and so many others around the world illustrates the impact that financial aid can have, not just on an individual, but on their family, on their community, and then on all of us.
The last 4 years have been just an experience in being pushed to figure out who I am. I wouldn't be at Penn without the Penn World Scholarship.